to Puzzle Master. Today I'm going to be showing you the solution for the Hanayama ABC puzzle, which means I'm going to show you the routine of passing that C piece over the grooves in the AB piece until we can separate that C completely. The final part, how it separates, is actually different to what I expected when I was solving this one for the first time. And then we're going to show you the exact reverse, how to get it back to that original start position by essentially just going through that routine, that same routine in reverse. Now the ABC puzzle is a level 1 out of a possible 6 on the Hanayama difficulty scale, and it is a level 5 out of 10 on the Puzzle Master difficulty scale. And if you haven't got the ABC puzzle already, then you can pick it up from our website puzzlemaster.ca. And without further ado, let's crack on with that solution. Okay, so here is a fully assembled ABC puzzle. Now, you will have noticed that the shape of these, the cutout in the C, is pretty much identical to the cutouts or the grooves in various positions on the letters A and B. Now some of these grooves aren't quite big enough. They're sort of dummy grooves, if you like. So for instance, if we look at these two here, you might not be able to see the differences on camera because they are so small. But these two grooves in here aren't big enough to go over, but these two grooves are. So there are some of what you can see the grooves of that you can go over, and some that you can't. Now it is a simple routine, or it is simply a routine to getting this C separated. And the final separation is probably not what you expected, or it wasn't what I expected first time around anyway. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the gap first to go over this part of the letter A, and we can then turn around that corner there. We're then going to come over this groove here into the top of the B. We're going to come around that corner and go into the bottom of the B. And what we're going to then do is the tricky move, or the trickiest move of them all, that sort of unlocks the solution. We're going to flip it so that the gap isn't inside the B. We're going to make it so that it's outside the B. And what we can then do is use this groove down here to come more on to the puzzle, which seems counterintuitive to start with, but it is necessary for us to eventually get to the solution. We're then going to come over into the top hole of the letter A, and we're going to immediately come over this gap here into the middle bit between the two letters. And we can then turn around this corner into the top of the letter B. We can come over this groove into the bottom of the B. Oh, so here, as you can see, we can't come down into this corner because there's not enough room. We have to turn and come over into this position. And as you can see, we then have enough room in this bottom half of the B to separate the C from the A and the B. And to put these back together, we are going to reverse that routine that we just used to take it apart. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the C, we're going to put it up inside the bottom of that B, but we're going to do it this way around. Make sure the gap is on the inside of the AB piece, because otherwise you won't be able to do this first move, which is sliding over the top there. Now this C, it doesn't matter which way around you do it. You could do it this way, you could do it this way. It doesn't really make a difference. So we're going to come over and get that gap into the bottom half of the B and the top half of the B. We're then going to come over into the middle piece, or the middle section between the A and the B. And then we're going to cross over into the top half of the A over this piece here. And we can then immediately come down into the bottom half of the A. And then we can separate half of the puzzle by coming over that groove there. And we're then going to flip it so that the gap of that C is now on the inside of the bottom of the B. We're then going to come over into the top half of the B again. We're going to go between the letters A and B. And we're then going to go around the corner first, before we then reattach into the top of the A, which is the original A, B, C puzzle position. So there it is, that is how you solve the ABC puzzle, how you separate the C from the AB piece, and then how you reattach it to that original position. I didn't expect the C to come through the middle of the B, which, yeah, you may have expected. I didn't. I found that quite interesting about this puzzle. But anyway, hopefully this has helped you solve the ABC puzzle for the first time. If you want to pick up more puzzles like the ABC, then you can check out our website puzzlemaster.ca, where we have the biggest variety of puzzles on the internet in the world. And until next time, I will see you later.